Yo! I kind of felt kind of off about that intro. Hold on, give me a second. So I usually go like, yo. Yo! What's good, my fellow characters? My name is Bam. Welcome back to the channel for another video. As you guys do, I do a lot of live reactions on this channel to anime. My favorite. Anime, my favorite piece of content to absorb, because anime is just a versatile, amazing landscape for creating stories. I love things like webtoons and manga, but my bread and butter is like moving animations. Like, I love that stuff. I love seeing that stuff because it brings such life and energy to the characters. So with that being said, I have been kind of out of the loop in terms of what's popping right now in terms of anime. Based on what I've seen, it does seem like it's kind of right now a dry period for anime, and I'm kind of assuming it's due to the current climate in the world. But I'm also wondering if it's just the fact that this is one of those dry seasons, because we just came off a heat season with My Hero Academia, of course, being the primary front runner. And I think there's two other shows that was happening that was really popping. I think Vinland Saga wasn't last season, it was the season before that, right? But yeah, it just seemed like this season of anime has been kind of dry, so I kind of actually want to look in to see what's going on here. So, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Perfect. Coming in hot from the back row, ain't no stress for the bankroll. Pray so hard, got a halo. When you see me, you gonna see glow. Shine so bright like a light, looking like stars in the sky. I've been up in the night, I've been up on the flight, I've been itching to ride. Hey.
So let's see what this season of anime is looking at. So as you guys can see, I'm on livechart.com and I'm checking out the spring season 2020. I'm seeing what anime is popping. So we got Kami no 2, which is Tower of God, and I already did kind of mention that a little bit in my God of High School reaction video that Tower of God did come out. So I think that is one anime that's definitely on the list of stuff that I should check out. Read the synopsis real quick for those of you guys that don't know. For those in the back that don't know.
Reach the top and everything will be yours. At the top of the tower exists everything in this world, and all of it can be yours. You can become a god.
This is the story of the beginning and the end of Rachel, the girl who climbed the tower so she could see the stars, and Bam, the boy who needed nothing but her. Yo, it's the meme of the day, or the thing that we call people nowadays is simping. Bro, if you guys know anything about Tower of God, because I read the first like 20 to 30 chapters of it, yo, Bam was simping hard for this girl Rachel, man. Let me know if you guys are into Tower of God right now, and if you would like to see me do some live reactions to it. I'm not opposed to it, but I already watched episode 1, so I remember the series. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name, guys. I can't. But I remember the series. It was one that I started a little bit. I watched the first 3 episodes, but I wasn't really feeling it. It's kind of a series about two really smart kids, a guy and a girl, that I think fall in love with each other, but they don't want to be the first one to acknowledge that they like each other. So it basically is like a rom-com of them just trying to trick the other person into confessing their love, which is a funny concept. Like, how they implement it is funny. But it's just kind of hilarious how they determine it. Konosuba. Oh my gosh, Konosuba is another anime that people have been telling me to watch for a while. Oh, I think this is a movie adaptation. Okay, Konosuba is one of those other animes that people tell me is so funny, and I should definitely watch it. And it's one of those things that are just, it's in my queue, but I'm not really watching it right now. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a first impressions episode 1 live reaction on the channel. You know, plunder, action, adventure, comedy, drama, ecchi, fantasy, romance. It's the year 305 of the Alcia calendar, and the world is controlled by numbers. Every human born is branded with a count, which can mean anything from the number of kilometers walked to the amount of people who have said your food is tasty. And if your count drops to 0, you'll be sent into the abyss. After Hina's mother's count drops to 0, her last request is for Hina to look for the legendary Red Baron. Geek Toys. Have I watched anything that they've made before? I don't think I've ever watched anything they've made before. I'm not too sure. It's definitely one that could be definitely hit or miss right now. Definitely can be. But that one's kind of a maybe for me. It's kind of a maybe. Let me put considering. And then Tower of God, I'm definitely gonna put a watching. Konosuba. Let's keep that under considering. Gilfer. An ordinary high school kid in a boring little town, but when a beautiful classmate is caught in a warehouse fire, he discovers a mysterious power. He can transform into a furry dog with an oversized revolver and a zipper down his back. Oh my gosh, anime. He saved the girl's life, sharing his secret with her, but she's searching for the sister who killed her family, and she doesn't care how degrading it gets. She will use Suchi to accomplish her mission. So we got action, ecchi, mystery, seinen, supernatural. Low-key, I know... Oh my gosh, my dad's calling me. This is one of those titles, guys. This is one of those titles that I low-key am kind of like... I would definitely watch. Like, the premise is interesting enough for me to watch, and if it has some pretty good animation, Pine Jam. Have I seen any work they've done before? Gamers, I've heard of that one. The premise is interesting enough for me to want to watch it. Next, Food Wars by JC Staff. Oh man, this is like it's kind of like one I kind of... Food Wars is kind of one of those series that I kind of watch on my free time. It's kind of like, it's a very funny series. If you haven't watched it, it's kind of like one of those casual, nice watches. Yeah. Let's see. I can't even pronounce that name. I'm not even going to try, guys. Not even going to try. After hitting her head particularly hard one day, Duke Cleese's daughter, Clarita, I'm mispronouncing everything, suddenly recalls all the memories of her past life, that of a teenage Japanese girl. Just before her untimely death, this girl recalls playing an Omti game. This is exactly like the world she's living in. The word Omti refers to girl or maiden. Thus, an Omti game is a video game aimed at maidens or maid games. Omti games usually involve a female protagonist attempting to form a romantic relationship with one of many men who are available in the game through a series of minigames, dates, and communication. You know, I have someone in my life that I know would probably enjoy this one, but not me. Not me. Alright, moving on. I'm gonna try to pronounce this one, guys. I'm gonna try it. Hachi nan ti sor wa na desu. Ichiyami Sunjo, a 24-year-old man working at a film company, while thinking of tomorrow's busy working day, goes to sleep. However, when he wakes up, he found himself in a room unknown to him and realizing that he is inside a 6-year-old body, taking over his body and mind. He soon learns from the memories of the boy that the boy was born as the youngest child of a poor noble family living in a back country. Having no administrative skills, he can't do anything to manage the vast land his family has. Unfortunately, he's blessed with a very rare talent, the talent of magic. Unfortunately, while his talent could bring prosperity to his family, in his situation is only brought disaster. This is the story of the boy. Oh, that's a hefty name. Opening his own path in a harsh world. So another isekai type series. Like even this one over here, the game one, that's kind of an isekai as well. That one, I'm considering. It kind of could be a hit or miss for me, honestly. Let's see. Anything else? Wait, is this ReZero? Okay, it's a movie. Another anime that I have not sat down to watch. Whoa, okay, I know a lot of you in the comments about to be like, you haven't watched ReZero? What's wrong with you? Unsubscribe. Because here's the thing, when I watch an anime, I've had this ever since I was young, guys. Ever since I was a young wee boy, I always, without fail, visualize myself as the main character. You might even see it in how I react to stuff. I kind of always react to things as if I'm low-key there, because it feels like I'm low-key there. Like how I enjoy anime and content is I put myself in the world. If I could put myself in the world, like when we were like watching Hinamaru Sumo and during that tournament, during that preliminary tournament arc, I'm literally a person sitting on the bench being like, yo, go do it. That being said, being in a, like, I don't see how I could enjoy myself being in the place of the main character of ReZero. Loki. Let's see here. Okay. BNA. Let's see what we got here. In the 21st century, the existence of animal humans came to light after being hidden in the darkness of history. Machoru lived life as a normal human until one day she suddenly turned into a Tuniki human. She runs away and takes refuge in a special city area called Anima City that was set up 10 years ago. For animal humans to be able to live as themselves. There, Ruchi meets Sroya, a wolf human who hates humans. Started to learn about the worries, lifestyles, and joys of the animal humans as Ruchi tried to learn how Maruchi suddenly turned into an animal human that unexpectedly gets wrapped up in a large incident. Studio Trigger? Oh, Studio Trigger, you already know. If it's Studio Trigger though, you guys already know I'm on this, boy. Studio Trigger already knows. They already got my soul, bro. They did Kill la Kill. They did Connivers. I loved Connivers. And they did, well, Darling in the Franxx. Darling in the Franxx was going really good, but that ending. Oh, and Little Witch Academia. That was dope as well, man. Studio Trigger makes top tier quality stuff most of the time. Hopefully this anime doesn't take place in space. But yeah, I am definitely down to watch this. This is Studio Trigger, calling me in. BNA. Yeah, and also I'm more compelled to watch it because I just came off watching Beastars. Man, Beastars was such an enjoyable watch, guys. Like, it was such an enjoyable watch. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Is this that railgun thing? Shout out to Shota, who made a comment in one of my videos before, asked me to live react to the opening of this anime by JC Staff. JC Staff is not bad. JC Staff is not a bad studio at all. Mikoto Misaka, and I'm mispronouncing these names so bad. And her friends prepare for the Daihasi Festival, a 7-day athletic competition between Esper schools. Oh, so that's where the superpower system comes from. They're Espers. Okay. Academy City open to the public for the event, but with the whole town abuzz, no one notices when trouble stirs behind the scenes. This is kind of a watchable series, actually. It's kind of watchable. Possibly even live reaction worthy. We'll see. they literally put Ninjala here. Ninjala's a game trailer. Hashtag I'm actually going to be playing Ninjala. Like, I'm ready for Ninjala, guys. I'm ready for Ninjala. Well, guys, that's apparently it. I kind of went through the other ones, but literally it was just me saying nah. So in general, it is kind of a very dry season for anime, like, to be honest. I was always wondering why there's nothing really popping this season. I thought it was due to, you know, the pandemic that's happening right now, but it seems like it's generally because this season is actually pretty dry. There's definitely a couple ones that I'm gonna pull out and like watch and to even possibly make content on the channel. So let me know if there's anything that I've missed that you're checking out this season. Maybe there's stuff from previous seasons that you're currently watching right now. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always down to be looking for new anime I've never watched and engaging in new series. Anyway, my fellow characters, like this video if it made you smile, comment this video made you think, and subscribe if you want to see more. And always remember that you are the main character of your own story, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.